G'day players, welcome to the podcast.
Where's a bit of enthusiasm?
We're back at it again. The day before Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve Eve.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like 8:17 at night.
How many voice cracks can you have in a sentence?
Shut up.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm going to take the glasses off because I'm going to fall asleep. It's so dark under there.
Mm-hmm.
And this podcast is brought to you by Perla Clothing.
It is indeed.
Beautiful t-shirts. I hope you've got some for your family for Christmas. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're disappointed.
I mean, we've said it once and we're going to say it again.
We've said it more than once.
Well, you got to let me finish.
Okay.
Really nice fit around the arms, titties, back, just everywhere where the shirt covers. You know,
Chest, shoulders, and back.
that's it. Yeah. It fits really well around them. So, you know, I'm wearing mine. Not even because it's the podcast, just because I rocked up. And
It even fits well around Ari's body. So,
Getting personal, are we?
so at least I'll fit your dad.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear me.
I have to do it for the podcast though, you know?
Oh, okay.
Gotta get the content as we're really lacking at the moment.
Yeah, right. Well,
Any reason for people to come back and watch it.
yeah, fair enough. Well,
Every episode's the same.
whilst people may or may not be watching, hopefully you're still watching at this point.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. But you need to slide into Hammy Goodman's DMs and tell him to join the podcast. We've done it, so you need to.
Maybe slide into our DMs because we're really bored.
That too.
Just message us.
Bop's on the prowl, so
No.
have I misused prowl?
Yeah.
Okay, I've misused prowl.
I just want to start a chat with just fellow podcast lovers. We can talk about all things podcasts.
Yes, I guess we can.
All right, sick.
Good stuff.
Let's
All right.
get into our
Sports around the world.
segment. That's pretty
Don't finish my sentence ever again.
All right. Start with
In the past 2 weeks.
the past 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yes.
Start with the Ashes.
Yes. Am I saying this?
No, I'll say it. I'll just.
What was that
Let me
pause?
get into it, mate.
Oh my gosh.
The Aussies are 2-0 up. Predictions looking good. Our predictions are looking pretty good. It's Marnus Labuschagne.
Shall we remind
We
them?
both. Okay, so if you watched last episode, we did our predictions for the series of like top run scorer, wickets, result,
Yeah.
best player, whatever. And currently, we both put Marnus Labuschagne top run scorer, and he's currently the top run scorer. So that's
He's
looking
also, just as of today, the ICC have named him the best batsman in the world.
good. We definitely should have put that in the notes.
Absolutely. But I think he's 20 points up on
Joe Root. I think
Joe
second.
Root. Yeah.
Fun fact about that: Australia's got 4 of the top 10 batsmen.
And that's Warner, Smith, Mann, and
Travis Head's come in at number 10.
surely not.
Number 10 in the world.
It's 150 once, which is a fair knock.
And
of
a
course.
ton. He had a ton last test match in the first one.
That's 150.
Oh, I thought you meant because he hit a singular 50 runs
No,
in the
no,
last test
150.
match. Oh,
no.
well, you can clear that up very well for
Well,
me.
I'm
No,
sorry, Bob. But he hit 150.
And then a 50.
Yeah. So
that's pretty good.
well, he's giving Marnus a very good run for his money on top runs for the Ashes.
Yeah. We'll just quickly move on, then we might come back.
Absolutely. Well,
Formula One.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Possibly the most controversial end to a season ever. Like, even worse than...
And the most entertaining. for that
Yeah,
matter.
that's true. I was over here at yours watching...
Yeah, we watched it.
I mean, I watched it. You fell asleep until I woke you up at lap 50 something.
I fell asleep at lap 30, woke up at about lap 50. I saw the best part of the race, the start and the finish.
Yeah, that's true. Did you see
It wasn't
Perez...
like 1 a.m. at
Did you
night.
see Perez defending? Or were
Yeah,
you
that was the
asleep?
best part of the race. Yeah, I saw that.
That's
I
not
fell
the
asleep.
best part.
Yeah, it was, definitely.
It was a good part of the race, but I think the best part of the race was Latifi crashing. Not that I'm a Max fan. More of a Lewis fan than a Max fan.
Well, if you were...
But-
no, you were.
What do you mean?
You have to be more of a Max fan than a Lewis fan.
No, I'm a Lewis fan. More than Max.
Nah. Sir Lewis. We have to call him Sir Lewis.
So Lewis?
Yeah. That
Alright.
also should have been in our notes. Lewis Hamilton got
We've missed out a
knighted.
few.
He got knighted.
Yeah, he did.
And
get
he took
knighted.
his mum.
But he didn't get knighted by the Queen. He
No,
got
it was like-
knighted by Harry. Not Harry.
Charles. I think
Charles.
it was.
Thank you. Yeah, Queen's son.
That's how they knighted him. You know, they got-
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Have you seen the Johnny English Reborn movie?
I think I have.
Where there's the
I think I've seen the scene. I haven't watched the movie.
there's the good movie. We should watch that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Johnny English is funny. You know where the there's like an Asian who's like a assassin person who goes
Who's
around
that?
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If she's an old Asian woman. Anyway, and he finds her. So he goes to get knighted after like saving everyone, and then she's the queen. He didn't look up, and the queen, and then she goes and goes to smack him across the head with the blade,
Sword.
and then he defends, and then he loses her, and then sees someone who looks like the queen, chases down, and finds out that he's got the actual queen in a headlock and smashing the
Oh, lovely.
on the actual queen's head just after supposedly getting knighted.
Spoiler alert.
That's a fun movie.
Alright.
Well, we actually haven't said what happened in the race.
Yeah, true. Well, Max won because Latifi crashed, therefore creating a safety car. That meant that Max was able to reduce the gap on Hamilton because Max was in second, Hamilton was in first. There was 5 cars that were in between them though, like lapped cars. Safety car came out. Honestly, I think they should have red flagged it and possibly restarted. But maybe that's just me being a bit dramatic.
Yes, very dramatic.
But then Michael Massey?
This is the most extended story you could have said. Well, you also missed out on the part that if people listening
the
at
most-
home don't know, that they were even before the race, going to the last race of the season, and
True.
whoever got ahead of the other one was going to win
They
the
were
season.
They were on 369.5 points. Okay, so they were on that many points, very close towards the end, about 11 seconds, but then a car crashed, not one of theirs, and then they bunched it up together. Then there was a controversial call to let the overlapped cars pass the safety car, which normally doesn't happen,
to let them go.
to let Max and Lewis go like neck and neck, because solely to entertain, not
with 1 lap to go.
yeah, with 1 lap to go. But generally, fun fact for you, this is my fun fact of the
No, I
week.
can ask you another one, but that's alright. We can do this.
Oh, okay.
Just give us an extra one.
The safety car has to pit 1 lap after all the cars, like all the lapped cars, unlap themselves. So the safety car went in a lap early because Michael Massey, the race director,
Wanted to create.
wanted to create a race. So then, Lewis Hamilton was on some really old shitty tyres, and Max was on the newest tyres, the best tyres possible. First
And-
turn, Max overtook, and then Lewis couldn't overtake again. So Max got the win, and Toto was fuming. End of story. Now to the Big Bash.
That was a good transition.
Was it?
Yeah, but I completely ruined it by saying this, but it was a good transition.
Yeah.
Big Bash. Well, look, as is like one game every day,
There's a lot to catch up on.
there's a lot.
Then
So
there's
we'll
not
go
really
through
a lot.
every game and tell you every person's score for each game.
Psych.
We'll just
Got
tell
him!
you- So, we were fortunate enough to go to a Big Bash game, and we saw Glenn Maxwell hit his maiden Big Bash century.
Surely it wasn't his maiden.
That's his first one, the Big
Ooh,
Bash.
I feel honoured.
And Josh Philippi on the opposition chasing
Yeah.
down, ended 99 not out.
Oh, jeez.
A security guard also told me off for wearing too many buckets on my head.
Yep.
49.
I've actually got all those buckets at home though. They're all stacked up in like a corner pyramid.
Yeah, he sent me a snap of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, Munro's hit a ton and Mitch Marsh has hit a ton. Mitch Marsh in his first game after his World Cup heroics
Yes.
hits a ton.
Also, we played a round of golf with our 2-time guest Charlie Connell Tobin.
Might know him, friend of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, how did that round of golf go, mate? Where did Chuck come?
Charlie came third.
With a 62 score.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Where did you come?
Second with a 57, and you got first with 56.
Yes.
So you really just want to put that in there to prove you're the best golfer out of us.
Yeah. Even though I'm
No
absolutely
relevance to the
I'm
podcast.
absolutely
at
shocking. But moving on, golf topic.
all. Oh, this is good.
Charlie Woods.
Tiger Woods' son.
Yes, he played in the PNG Championship, I think it is, which is like a doubles tournament.
We
I'm
just
not
done.
exactly sure what type of golf they played, whether it was scramble or two ball or whatever.
Not
but-
that anyone at home knows what either of those
Yeah,
are.
I know. But they did well. People are very excited for the future of Charlie. And I know you don't follow golf very often, Bob, but I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather see Tiger Woods win a... sorry, you have to pick one.
Yep.
And if one wins a major, which is like the Open,
yeah.
US Open, Masters, and the other one,
Just like the tennis majors.
PGA Championship, yeah. Who do you want it to be? Charlie or Tiger?
To win one.
To win one. And the other one can't. And this can be more than one, but it's just...
I would love to see Tiger get another one. As
That would
he's
be-
so old now, and he had the car accident as well.
I want to see him at the 150th Open. Or was this year the 150th? No, next year's.
But it would be very wholesome seeing Charlie won with Tiger there.
It
As
would,
Tiger is like basically coached him the whole way through.
it would be, yeah.
Or maybe,
I still-
maybe
I still-
Tiger's the caddy.
Yeah, true. Surely Tiger just wins another 4 and takes home the record for both most tournaments won and most majors won.
Yeah, maybe.
So Bob just switched back to the cricket.
we're just watching the cricket behind you. Yeah, sorry. Just having a look at the score.
Yeah, well, good stuff.
They're batting pretty
Now-
well.
Now on to the COVID.
There's
around-
been, COVID, it's pretty crap. There's been
Can
just
you give
a
us
few cases today in
Mhm.
Victoria.
Just a few.
What do you want me to give you?
I was going to ask you for the stats actually, but a few is a good stat.
A few years in 2005, cases in Victoria with 10 deaths, and 5,736 cases in New South Wales with 30 deaths.
Okay,
And
thank you, Dan.
43 hospitalisations. Yeah, sorry. You asked for them, I give you. So in the NBL, there's been the Illawarra Hawks have got some infected players. So the game tonight's been postponed. So that's COVID's
Fun.
affected the NBL. The A-League, 6 Melbourne City players have got it.
Melbourne
and,
City.
And as they played against Melbourne Victory on Saturday night, I think it was Saturday, they're all deemed close contacts.
Yes.
AFL, Sydney Swans, more than 10 players positive plus staff, but they're all double vaccinated. There's also been a scare at the Melbourne Football Club, best and
I didn't
fairest
hear about
night,
that.
with one of the people watching like they're positive, but none of the players made contact as the players were in a separate room. But some of the staff and family were there, so they're hoping that doesn't, just...
Lovely. Okay, on more COVID news. In the tennis.
Yes.
The tennis players with COVID. Emma Raducanu, Rafa Nadal.
Belinda Bencic and Ons Jabbar. There's 4 of them.
Thank you, saved me with those last two.
I know, I knew I had to come in.
But yeah, we've also got a note here from the Bop that Djokovic is a wanker because he's an anti-vaxxer, which is a fair point. But isn't he would have to be vaccinated, right?
No, so he's not telling anyone what he's vaccinated or not. And because if he's vaccinated, he can come here to play. He's just quarantine, whatever. But if he's not vaccinated, he has to get an exemption. So that's why they're saying it'd be unfair to give him an exemption to come here to play tennis when people can't come to see their families.
True. But because he's not showing it, does that mean that he's legally allowed to come into Australia?
No, because they need to... He will be showing them, but he's not making it public what he is. He's not telling the public.
What's the point? Because everybody... It's either
He's
he is vaccinated and he comes in, or he
No.
isn't and he doesn't.
No, it's because he's not vaccinated. He doesn't want anyone... He wants everyone to think it's like a... Maybe not a... He's not vaccinated, so then everyone doesn't give him shit for it here.
Well, if he's going to come over,
He should be vaccinated.
he should be vaccinated. It's like...
That's why they might not let him
you've
come.
got family overseas that needed to be vaccinated to come in.
Correct.
I had family that died from COVID. It's like, it's a big thing, and for him to come through unvaccinated,
Just to play, yeah.
it's like,
The reason that I think that they're going to do it, let him come, if he's not vaccinated, is all for the money of people coming to watch
he
him
better
play
bring in
tennis,
like $1 billion bucks, mate.
Because
I
he
swear
might.
to God.
Well, he's like the number 1 tennis player in the world. But that's the only
But is
reason
it
they're gonna
really that? Like, what if he doesn't even get it past qualies?
let him. You know
Well,
who,
not qualies. Like,
yeah, I know.
like the second round.
You know who else is coming?
Get around it.
Emma Raducanu.
Not once, but twice actually. She's coming down to Melbourne in for an ATP. No, sorry, a WTA. WTA 250.
It's a tournament.
Yep. The Melbourne one.
It's pretty much a warm-up tournament for the Melbourne.
So that's
Open.
from the 3rd of January.
Oh,
You'll see
on
me
that,
there.
On that, we will be there.
We will be there. So you should.
$5 for a ground pass ticket through the day.
It's like 19
$19 to go to a night session.
at Rob Laver Arena. Like,
We're gonna fork out $24 for a full day of tennis,
it's so good, man.
like a full day,
Full, like-
and night.
Yeah. Oh mate, it's so elite.
Like,
Every-
oh my god!
And then she's also hopefully she'll
Mate,
be
we're
there.
basically paying $2 an hour.
It's true.
I'd take that.
I mean that's cheaper than golf, mate.
It is. Golf's a waste of money.
It's not a waste of money.
Oh, you fork out a lot of money to just walk around.
Oh mate, you walk around with sticks and balls.
Exactly. That's a lot.
That's
a lot of money.
It's fun. It's fun.
Dragging a
Bobby.
ball into a hole. Oh
It's
my God.
fun.
So it's fun.
Fun.
It's like a child's game. All right.
Okay. But yeah, and then there's the Oz Open afterwards.
Which we're hyped for.
I am very hyped for, except
Not
for the
that
fact
Aaron
that
cares.
the tickets are $55 this year.
Yeah, mate.
I mean, 2 years ago they were $5 for me, and now
Yeah, that's because we've aged.
fucking age. I need to stop swearing. I'm just making more work for myself.
Yeah, I
aren't
know.
Oh.
It's not needed on the pod, to be honest.
Mm.
But we shouldn't really condone the behaviour. But in the moment, it just
Slips out.
whoops.
Filters.
Let's go back to the Ashes,
I reckon that's.
as that's a pretty big topic. Is
It's massive.
we love cricket.
Shit. What just happened?
We love cricket on the podcast.
We love cricket generally.
Boxing Day test coming up.
It's massive.
Ari, you're going day 3.
I am
I'm
going
going
day
day
three.
1 and day 3, so
Lovely.
it's going to be good. But do you think Scott Boland might make his debut in the Boxing Day test match?
No.
Fair enough. Me neither. Moving on. Formula One.
It's like asking you, like, do you reckon I'm going to make my Premier first debut this week?
He's been added into the squad. Scott Boland's been added into the squad, and they're saying that he might play.
That's just,
But I think it's stupid.
that's just everybody looking for a headline. They've
Exactly.
they've added him to the squad because they've had their Cummins, the skipper, out, and then they also had Hazelwood out.
Yeah, but just
So
listen to this.
yes,
Mitch Stark's apparently got rib thing, but he'll be fine to play.
Mm-hmm.
Cummins coming back. He's out of his quarantine. Hazelwood's a maybe at the moment.
yeah,
And we've got Nisa and Richardson.
Yeah,
So that's 5 fast
exactly.
bowlers.
And
Add
then-
in Boland. Whether for batting, we've got our 6 batsmen,
yeah.
Who are-
Head, Green, Marn, Smith, Warner, and
Harris.
I
And then
mean,
all
we've got 5 batsmen and Harris
And then all we've got is Usman Khawaja. So we've
True.
got 5 fast bowlers.
plus Boland.
And then add Scott Boland. And then we've got 2 spinners.
Are you including Marn, Smith?
No, it's in like
Oh, like
Ryan
in the
and
squad.
Swepson.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've got a reserve wicketkeeper, do we? Just ask Carey.
Carey.
I mean,
What about-
they'd fly someone over. if
Yeah,
they needed,
exactly.
but-
Well, what? There was another bloke that they were considering. I'm thinking.
Josh Inglis.
Yeah, English.
He's playing Big Bash, so he's obviously not in the
Oh,
squad.
okay, yeah, true.
But I don't know why we're getting more reserve bowlers in. Like, surely
Yeah,
our
that's true.
bowlers aren't all
Exactly.
freaking injured.
Well, what I would think, like, you can even play a 4, even 3 bowlers, which is risky, but you can play 3 fast bowlers, or if you want to 4, you can play Cummins. You can play. You don't have to play Stark and Hazelwood. Play Nisa, Richardson. Let's do 3.
We normally play with 3 fast bowlers and a spinner.
Exactly. I don't know what I'm on. Exactly. And then if you really want to get creative, you can play 4 like the Poms and maybe play 5 like the Poms.
Wait, did we mention this podcast is sponsored by Perla Clothing? As we're repping their tops right now. It would have been a good Christmas present if you got onto it. Now they probably won't arrive before Christmas.
Don't say that.
Unless you live really close in the area.
Oh no, Tree's probably coming
Because
out Christmas morning, given them working.
because if you live close in the area, you may be lucky enough to get them just delivered to you by Pillar Clothing.
Or the Players Podcast.
The Players Podcast could go for some rounds. We could.
Possibly.
We could do whatever's needed
Do
by
you reckon I
sponsors.
Do you reckon I should still be wearing the glasses, given you're not?
Yeah, whatever.
I reckon the light in here's pretty bright.
Yeah. Woo. So, quick Big Bash
Moving
check. 7 for 202.
Wasn't it 8 for before? No, 7 for 202 with 3 balls to go.
Well, that's pretty decent if you ask us.
That's decent. Oh, I can't remember the name. What's it? The Joe, not the keeper. From the British one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The British keeper that used to play for City.
Joe Hart.
Yes, Hart. There's a meme of him going, decent! Or something like that.
How do I know who he is? And I've got zero soccer knowledge. And I whipped out the keeper.
I had a brain fart, mate.
in your sport.
What do you mean, my sport?
You know what the saddest part about this is? We've been filming for 20 minutes. And we're out of content.
We're not
And
out
it's
of
been
content.
2 weeks.
F1, we have barely touched on that.
What else is there to touch on?
I don't know, we can make predictions.
But in the season's
We can talk
Have
about
you heard
and
about
discuss.
Oscar Piastri,
I have heard about Oscar Piastri.
the winner of the Formula 2 championship this year? Doesn't get a seat in the Formula 1.
But somehow Guangzhou...
Guangzhou, whatever, from
Zhou-
China.
Yeah, Zhou.
Or because his family's rich.
Really?
That's what all the Formula 1s are based off. The drivers, you got 2 drivers, you pick the one with the richer parents.
You don't.
Yeah, because they sponsor. What happened with Lance Stroll?
That's because his old man's like one of the 2,000 billionaires in the world.
Yeah. They all do it based on money.
What, is Guangzhou a billionaire?
You know what? What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to grandmother's house, which is interesting because I normally spend Christmas with the other half of the family. So we're merging it with 2 sides of the family
At the one.
at the one place.
Wowzers. You big brain Christmas.
Pretty much, mate.
Because now it's only half the time you have to spend with everyone.
Well, I don't want to spend half the time with everybody.
Okay, maybe I just think different to you.
Yeah, well, I value
Sorry,
the
Poppy,
time
if
of
you're
my...
watching this.
Sorry, John.
Sorry.
Another topic. Everybody that lives in Australia, that's had their parents be born in Australia, has to have somebody, either their great-grandparents, their grandparents, or their parents, or their uncle,
Or auntie.
well, specifically uncle.
Oh, okay.
They have somebody in their family called John. Whether it's Jonathan, whether it's John like Jon or John.
Or JHON. You know, some people are weird.
Oh, nice. We're going to.
Yeah, I agree. Do you?
Yeah, my grandfather.
Yeah, so's my grandfather.
Lovely.
As we just mentioned
And then-
before. Shout out to my grandfather.
Shout out to my grandfather, who probably doesn't know this exists.
It's
For the better or not,
It's alright, we'll do it on Christmas. You'll mention it just whoever. It's a Christmas present.
Absolutely shout out.
Yeah.
Alright.
How
Well, then
about
what do I do with the whiskey that we bought him?
comes with it?
Fair enough.
Free episode of the Players Podcast.
And whiskey.
Now, if you're still listening,
Which is unlikely.
what are you doing? If you're still like, why? We have a topic to discuss.
That is?
Would you guys be interested in us making videos that aren't podcast videos, like just
Skits.
skits?
We're already doing that. I don't care if they say yes or no.
No, but just would they be interested?
I'll tell you what. This video is coming out on Christmas Eve. Alright?
This is gonna be the Christmas
7
special.
o'clock.
Why are we wearing Christmas clothes? Because we've got a sponsor, Pillar Clothing.
Fits really well around the shoulders, chest, and back. Make sure to get them. Even like late Christmas. What I do half the time is I buy the stuff on Christmas Eve and then I just show them the receipt and say, hey, this is coming. Ends up turning up in June the next year.
Awesome.
But I bought them a present.
Awesome.
The thought is there.
Love it.
So just do that with this. Except it will arrive, hopefully, as long as you don't leave it too late before.
It could be a
New
good
Year's.
Australia Day present.
I was going to say New Year's, mate.
Yeah, but they might be a bit slow.
With the massive.
You could pay
With
for
all the orders coming from you guys, thank you so much. Make sure to order, please, if you have.
Now, if you do express post, it might come. You're going to fork out a bit more money.
I mean, it's worth it.
Actually, you know what? If you do it soon, it might come.
It will come.
You can all, oh my god, Pearl Clothing New Year's Eve party, but they all wear Pearl tops.
Who's they?
The listeners.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Live event.
You know what would be the awesome thing to do? You're a father. Your son plays cricket. There's other fathers
I like where this is going.
whose sons play cricket.
Oh.
All the fathers
Yes.
watch the sons.
In
Wear
their
matching
pearly-
t-shirts. Matching t-shirts. As we'll do a quick shout out. Ian Grummett.
What's he doing?
So some people might know Charlie Grummett. Legend.
We love Charlie Grummett.
Legend.
Do you reckon we should get Charlie Grummett on the podcast?
Probably.
Plus Quiddy Mackay. Heard it here first. Getting you lads on the podcast.
Oh my god. Can't wait. Ian Grummett. Back to where I was like 5 minutes ago. Ian Grummett
Mm-hmm.
decided for Christmas he wanted to get his group chat, which is called The Gurus.
Ooh, that's good.
The Gurus is the group
That's
chat.
very good.
My dad's in that group chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds pretty
There's a few
exclu-
people in it.
It sounds pretty exclusive.
It is very exclusive. There's 4
Oh,
people.
jeez. Ooh.
Yeah. He decided that he'd get all of them a Christmas present.
Ooh, that's good by
A
Ian.
Perla clothing t-shirt.
Round of applause to Ian.
Lavender colour. It's bold.
Ooh, that's so good.
That's like purplish, boldy.
Well, nosh.
Yeah, just thought I'd point out to people that don't know what lavender is.
Fair enough.
And he's bought them all the same coloured t-shirt from Perla, which is well
so
so
they can
chest,
do-
shoulder, and back to wear at their son's cricket games together. So they all look like a group.
Yeah,
That
lovely.
is awesome. That is awesome.
That is very good.
And if you were onto it early, you could have got everyone to wear the same t-shirt at Christmas around the table for
True.
lunch or dinner.
And then the only thing separating you would be those little crown helmet.
Exactly, which are different colours.
Exactly.
But you might be able to buy enough pom-poms to pull enough open to get matching colours.
Pom-poms?
Yeah, pom-poms.
Pom-poms.
Yes, I said. I did not say pom-poms. I
Chris-
said
okay, are they Christmas crackers? That's what
they're
they're called?
pom-poms.
They're not pom-poms.
I don't know
You
what
say
they
that one
are.
more time. I swear it's Christmas crackers.
What do you call them? Christmas crackers or
Leave them in the
pom-poms?
comments what you call them.
I'm going to search it up.
It's got to be Christmas crackers. Pom-pom? Mate, that's the bloody... that's the
Shoes.
cheerleader stuff. I thought you were genuinely taking the piss.
Shoot.
Christmas crackers.
Are they called Christmas crackers?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we call them.
Christmas crackers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bonbons.
Bonbons.
I was close.
Who
I
calls
said
them bonbons?
I said, yeah, bonbons. You heard it here first. I was wrong.
And I was half right.
You were half right. I was close.
Well, I mean, you see Christmas I think they call it Christmas crackers somewhere else,
Yeah,
not in
well-
Australia.
If you get enough of them, open them all up,
You'll all get one matching your Perla top.
bang.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
the
ruins.
idea.
It just ruins the fun. If everyone getting one and whatever's in it. How many jokes would you have for Christmas?
Mate, that would be so.
That'd be so fun.
That would be
Oh.
better than a bunch of dads standing in a room. Because dad joke central.
Okay. I thought I was talking
Yeah,
a weird
I
term.
do. No, Buffy, what do you think? Oh, that's concerning.
Cricket.
Cricket. The score was.
Oh, no, we're not moving the camera.
No, we're not.
Well, let's just say they made a good score.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm predicting 2-13.
Look, I'm predicting 2-11.
Alright. Well.
Oh. 2-8.
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh well.
Well,
F1
Ferrari.
predictions before we
no,
wrap it up.
we're not doing F1 predictions now. Wait till the start of next season.
Charles Leclerc is
Okay.
coming
I'm
first,
not
and
doing
Ferrari are winning the drivers'
I'm not doing
cha-
mine. I'm not doing mine.
constructors
I'm not doing
championship.
mine.
Yeah, but let me speak, alright?
I got a good sports-based TV show for everyone to watch.
Okay. Drive to
Ted Lasso came out last year. I'm watching
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's good.
Nice.
Do you know what it's about?
Not really.
American guy comes to coach an English Premier League soccer team and he knows nothing about the sport.
Jesus, but it's not based off a true story.
No, it's fake.
I was gonna
But
say.
it's funny.
Alright.
yeah,
I've been
funny.
watching a bit of Sunderland. Sutherland? Sunderland. I think it's Sunderland. Like the red and white team.
FC, yeah.
Yeah. In the UK. That's a good
Series.
series, yeah, just on Netflix. It's good.
Cool. So we're trying to get guests. We
Honestly.
really are.
We're
We've
trying to get
messaged 3 people.
we're trying to get Hammy Goodman. Goodman? Have I
Yeah, from the Grubs.
Yeah, from the Grubs.
Oh, the Grubs.
The Grubs, that's so elite. He's the bloke that goes, Bowler's name!
Yeah, that's him.
I love that bloke. I love that saying. I love everything about it.
Maybe we do a video like theirs. Sounds of local cricket.
Yeah.
We'll just head down to Vic Road and.
We'll just do a Danny Klotz and put
Alright, wait.
Nice.
Nice.
We need to go down. We need to do a Danny Klotz and have the phone in the pocket.
Back pocket.
Back
Of
pocket.
the jeans.
Of the jeans, yeah. And yeah, get the mic on. The same way that we got the mic on with Nathan Lyon.
And we did.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Well, look, if you guys are lucky enough, we might film some next year. We might.
I reckon we'll have to.
Maybe we start vlogging.
I reckon that's a big commitment.
We could vlog the tennis and vlog the cricket.
We could vlog those things, but vlogging generally.
No, not like a daily
not like
vlog.
my daily life, because my
No,
daily
no.
life is pretty boring.
You're gonna see us lying on the couch watching
Mate,
YouTube
it's
eating chips. That's it.
Oh, that's not me all the time, mate.
Oh, so you're watching KO.
Yeah, I'm watching KO. Not with the chips, but also working, because got to bring in the money.
I work as well. Part-time babysitter, part-time peeler, clothing worker, and part-time oppie heat treatment worker. And I'm legally employed by Authorsport Victoria, but I just don't work there.
Actually?
It's called tax evasion, mate.
Don't say that. Oh, heard it here first. No.
All right. Well, this has been a pearler of an episode.
Episode 12.
We've almost made it to 13.
That's awesome.
Is that your number?
Yeah.
Well, when we get to 16, we'll have celebrations. And 13, we'll have celebrations. And 69.
Oh,
and
how good
100.
will the birthday podcasts be? We'll just eat cake.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you for listening to the podcast.
Okay.
Please find us on YouTube, Spotify.
Getting a bit personal here. The phone's actually pretty hot.
OnlyFans, and
We don't have OnlyFans, by the way. He might, I don't.
I don't.
Well, that's good.
You can also find us on Instagram, which is really where we want to be found. Like that's where all the big stuff happens.
And YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube as well, actually. More YouTube than Instagram. But still, go to Instagram. The Players Podcast, message us. We want messages.
And we will respond. We will
We
respond.
do respond. We respond to every one
Because we're-
person that's messaged us
Exactly.
so far.
Everyone.
Yay. Let's try to get over 35 views on this one.
Yeah.
It's rude. Like,
I mean, it's been long coming. Also,
give us a little Christmas prize, the present.
We're
Press the like button, subscribe.
I'm probably going to cut this into the start too. But from the boys at the Players Podcast, we wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, and even if you do, a Happy New Year. And if you don't go off the Georgian calendar, do we use the Georgian calendar?
Don't know.
I'm assuming we're going off the Georgian calendar. If you don't go off the Georgian calendar, enjoy your new year when it comes.
Just enjoy this week.
Pretty much.
It's going to be a ripper week.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket, celebrations, beers.
You've never touched alcohol in your life, mate.
I have. You haven't.
Yeah,
I've touched it. Wasn't great.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do drugs,
Let's
kids.
really just cut that part out of the podcast, I reckon.
I reckon we just don't trim much of this other than the part from when you were racist. But
Yeah, okay.
were you racist?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, see you guys. Thank you.
Whoa!